I'm Andy Martin, President of First Protective, and I'd like to thank you for investing a few minutes of your time to watch this video. Honestly, most firms that put out a video like this, all they want to do is show you how cool they are. We want to take a few minutes of your time to show you the things that we're doing at First Protective designed to help you grow your business.
Biggest thing that we found is actually getting an individual on the phone and the service-centered kind of value proposition of First Protective, and that people are really more interested. What I found is they're more interested in solving the problem and worrying about whose fault it was. And that was very different than a lot of the BGAs we'd worked with in the past.
At First Protective, we built a team of specialists that are experts in their field. Our marketing assistants are available to help you with all of your pre-sale needs. Our advanced case design team includes COUs, CFPs, and a CPA. When was the last time you saw an impaired risk team with 3 medical underwriters and a medical director on staff? We have product and concept experts for fixed and indexed annuities, disability insurance, and long-term care insurance. Our wealth transfer team can teach you how to identify prospects and present linked benefit products. Products that provide alternatives to traditional long-term care and take advantage of the consumer-friendly Pension Protection Act tax provisions. And while other firms have someone sitting in an office waiting for your phone call, our regional sales directors are in the field working with you, joining you in your office.
You know, that's the part where we're in the idea business, and when you're meeting with that regional sales director, you know, he's always bringing up ideas on things that they're doing out there in other parts of the state, other parts of the country. Then he'll present some ideas that I'll go, wow, I could have used that to market it right here. So it's all about helping guide you and develop your practice if you need help and you want the best and the latest idea.
What do top producers say they really want? It's not products or carriers or comp. Although without that, you're not even in the game anymore. What changes the game for producers is relationships, value, and experiences that you can't get anywhere else. You see, at First Protective, we've taken the concept of producer experiences to a whole new level with our events.
I'm Bob Sinclair from Brentwood, Tennessee. I am a partner in a financial planning firm called TrustScore Financial. One of the reasons I come to First Protective meetings is that when I come, I get benefit out of a concept, a product. I really have confidence in the kind of program that Andy and the team put together. And I have this kind of deal with Andy that he tells me when I need to come, and I trust him.
Nothing embodies the values of excellence at First Protective like the events that we do. Events like our advanced case design meeting, where 110 people paid their own way to come to New Orleans to hear the best ideas from the advanced case departments of the firms that we work with. In addition to that, our best practices meetings, 75 people were there to hear top producers tell how they do business, partnered with a carrier vendor that they do business with. We have focus meetings where we have groups of 15 to 20, as large as 40 to 65, where we come in for a day and focus on a concept where you get to meet a highly concentrated group of producers that want to hear your message and focus on what you want to tell them. In 2010, we had our first ever securities conference. 75 reps came in to hear about investment strategies. And for the first time ever, we've expanded our popular First Protective Open Golf Tournament to include locations for our Gulf Coast region in Orange Beach, Alabama, and Nashville, Tennessee. You know, our business meetings are serious business meetings, but we've discovered that if you don't add some motivation and some recreation and have some fun, they simply don't learn as well. We also try to bring in outside motivational speakers to add enthusiasm to the meeting. You should have seen the room. We packed over 100 people at the Omni in the French Quarter in New Orleans to hear a gentleman named Clay Dyer with no arms and no legs, who's a professional bass fisherman. Our people loved meeting Winston Groom, the author of Forrest Gump, the best-selling book of the 90s that won 11 Academy Awards. You know, I've never seen a room react to when we had Travis Roy speak at our Elite Producer Conference. The Boston College hockey player who was the #1 rated hockey player in America, whose career was ended 11 seconds into his first college game. Recently, we had Jennifer Chandler, gold medalist 1976 Olympics in 3-meter diving. The room was awestruck as she gave 10 steps to be an Olympic champion. You know, if you ever had to wonder, what's different about First Protective? I think the differentiation, in addition to our incredible people, is our elite producer program.
I appreciate the trips. To me, one of the greatest things about First Protective is this type of trip, because you have an opportunity to visit with some very, very good producers. And some of these guys I've worked with for 30 years, and it's always good to get together just from the camaraderie standpoint.
It's just a wonderful opportunity to share your families, to share what's going on in your business, and just, you know, rekindle that friendship. And that's really the bottom line to me, are the friendships that have been made on these trips.
We compete against firms all the time. Their whole strategy is we'll just pay you a little more compensation. But I'll tell you this, making 5 or 10% commission in the long range of things is not going to change your life. First Protective is built around a value proposition, helping you build your business. We do things like study groups, events, core selling skills training. We've built a whole process around helping you build your business to grow your income, and that can change your career.
We're dealing here with folks at First Protective who understand what it's all about, and understand that producers today have got to have multiple sources of product and multiple sources of support, but yet have at the same time recreated to a large extent an atmosphere of what I would refer to as a captive agency type of arrangement, where you've got people you can go to and talk to and bounce things off of.
At First Protective, we created an innovative concept that we call sweet space. You know, studies have shown that when producers work in a shared space environment with other producers, that their expenses go down and their productivity income goes up. Our environment is the best of both worlds. We provide premium office space in the best business locations in town within our markets. You get access to the First Protective support staff on site, and we provide the camaraderie of working with high-quality, motivated producers, all without the quotas and lack of objectivity found in captive agencies. And oh, by the way, it lowers your overhead. At First Protective, we're not looking for captive agents. We're attracting captivated producers with our incredible package.
I feel like I belong to something bigger and something special. You have gentlemen there that have tons of experience, and I'm able to draw on their experience and enhance my practice.
While other firms are out there focusing on pushing product, promoting high comp, we're all about teaching new concepts, bringing you new ideas to the table. We have programs like our core selling skills training. It's one of the finest consultative sales training programs in the industry today. On top of that, we provide resources like our Just-in-Time Learning Center for technical training. And First Protective University is a place to brush up on some old sales concepts and learn some new ones as well.
Now that I made the move to First Protective, you know, I have access to those who are doing better than I. There's tremendous opportunities for different lines of revenue and business, and access to those who have that knowledge is extremely valuable.
In an industry and an economy where times are tough, First Protective's growing, and there's a reason. Obviously, you have a decision to make. If you want to be a part of this success story in the Southeast, I suggest you partner with First Protective.